The topic is types of CSS. So before we go into the types of CSS, let's see about what is CSS. So CSS is nothing but cascading style sheets. It describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen like a paper on some other medias. So CSS saves a lot of work. It controls like a layout of multiple web pages all at once. External sales sheets or stored in CSS files also. And also we have like a different categories in web development. Let's see one by one. So the first one is inline CSS. So inline CSS is nothing but is applied directly to an HTML elements using the style attribute within the HTML tag. For example, so here I have attached with a like a color. We can give like a color and sizes, something like that. So here I have given with a blue color and with a sizes 16. Okay, so like that we can give like internally and directly with the HTML element. So let's see the pros and cons. In pros, it is like a quick and easy to implement. It is very useful for applying styles into a single elements. So cons are like mixing styles with HTML that can make the code with less maintainable and harder to manage. And it is not recommended for the large scale styling. The next one is the internal, or we can call it as a embedded CSS. So internal CSS is nothing but it will place within the style tag in the head sections of an HTML document. For example, we can use like a style. Within that, we can use like the color and the size of the font, whatever we need it, we can do with anything. So here, for example, within the style sheet, so within the HTML, and have given here a head also. So I want some title with crispy. So I'm just giving here within the style. Okay, the style with the color green and font size will be in 18. Okay, so I have closed with the style also here. And my title is internal CSS example. So I have closed with my head also. So in the body, okay, I'm just giving one content. Like it's nothing but this is a green paragraph with font size of 18. Okay, so I have closed with the body tag and the HTML tag also. And so then pros and cons of a internal CSS are it allows for better organization for styles within the HTML document, and it is applicable to a specific HTML page also. So these two things are for the pros of the internal CSS, and for the cons are it is styling is not reusable across multiple pages, and also still it involves mixing styles with the HTML page. So the next category is external CSS. It is nothing but it plays in a separate file, which is nothing but with the extension code with like .css, and also it will link into multiple document pages also, multiple HTML document also. For example, so here I'm just giving the link with the name of rel, so equal to, I'm just giving within the double quotes style sheet here. And obviously, I have given like a file here with the name of styles dot extension is a CSS. Okay, so within this thing, okay, I'm just declaring with the color and the font size also. So the color will be the red and font size will be the 20 px. Okay, so these are all the pros and cons for the external CSS. For the pros, if you see, like it promotes clean separation of HTML and CSS that will make code with more modular and maintainable, and styles can be reused across multiple pages. And cons of external CSS are it requires an additional HTTP request to load the external CSS file. So that's all about it. I hope everyone understood about the CSS and the types of CSS. Thank you.